Good morning, Ramsey families. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in to the morning announcements. Let's go ahead and get started with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, everyone, let's say the RAM pledge. It's a great way to start our day and get into the right mindset. Today is a new day. I pledge to show in every way respect, appropriateness, maturity to all my Ramsey family. Ram fam! Okay, boys and girls, today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Can you believe we're almost at the end of April? I feel like April might have gone faster than March. Okay, taking a look at the weather today. It is cloudy. It is 49 degrees, and it will get up to close to 58 degrees today. But you see the clouds, you see the rain. It's going to be rainy throughout the day. Not completely rainy all day, but spots of rain throughout the day. And as we discussed yesterday, it just looks like that's trending throughout the week. So that's a little bit of a bummer on the day, but our attitude is everything, and we can choose to be happy and excited. So let's keep our mindset right. Okay. National calendar days for today. There's a few of them, well, more than a few, and they're all kind of interesting. I took a peek, and I challenge you to take a peek at these as well. Remember, National Calendar Day, I don't think I've ever given you the website. It's nationalcalendarday.com. So you can go on and explore and learn fun trivia and facts about each of the calendar days. So today is National Blueberry Pie Day. And, I don't get to eat pie very often. I usually go for cake or ice cream. But when I do have pie, it is so yummy. And blueberry pie is delicious. So it's National Blueberry Pie. And there's your dessert for the day, because it seems like desserts are pretty common on National Calendar Day. National Brave Hearts Day. You know what? I'm stumped. I didn't look at this one. I meant to, and then I got distracted or sidetracked, and I forgot to click on it. So I'm curious what that one is. I think I'm going to put my curiosity cap on after this and take a look at what Brave Hearts Day is. And I encourage you to do the same, because remember, education is embracing curiosity, asking questions, and seeking answers. It's also National Great Poetry Reading Day. A couple of weeks ago, that was a self-care tip, or an education tip, I should say, going in to read some poetry and write your own poetry. So it's another day to revisit poetry during ELA. It's also National Workers' Memorial Day. I did look at this one because I was curious. And what this is a day of remembrance and a day in honor of people who have been injured or lost their lives while working. So I'm glad there's a day kind of to memorialize that. I didn't realize that. I learned something new today. But today is a day to remember and honor those who have been injured or who have lost their lives at work. And it's also National Superhero Day. It's a day to celebrate your favorite superhero and the way in which they do good for society. So pick your favorite superhero, maybe dress up as them, and enjoy Superhero Day today. Okay, boys and girls, here's your writing prompt for the day. I want you to write about your favorite sport and why you like it so much. So I realized while I was preparing for the morning announcements that I overlook sports a lot, and that's because I'm not the biggest fan of sports, although I encourage students to try sports, to try all sorts of things, the arts, singing, dancing, and also sports, to see what you like and what your where your natural talents lie. So, but I did feel bad. I was thinking I overlooked kids that like sports just because I don't have an interest in that. So I chose a writing prompt to emphasize sports so that our sports lovers can really share what's in their brain about sports, why they like it so much. And then I got to thinking, I don't participate in team sports, and I never did in high school. Well, I swam. That's a lie. I was a swimmer. I just don't watch sports on television. Anyway, I do love the Olympics. So that's where my interest lies. Every year that the Olympics fall, so it's every 4 years, I am glued to the television. I love watching the Olympics. So I could write about that and kind of go in more detail about why I like it so much. So I encourage you to do the same. Talk about your favorite sport in writing and in your writing prompt and tell us why. Okay. And here's your self-care tip and your education tip of the day. And I put it on a slide so that we can kind of talk a little bit about it instead of me just sharing it verbally. So the eggs and the rolling pin are your self-care tip, and it's to try baking something as a family. I've seen on Facebook some families baking together, and it inspired me to encourage everyone to do this as a self-care activity. It also pairs well with an education activity because so much of baking is measuring. You have to be exact in your measurements when you're baking. So you're learning a little bit about math, and you're practicing your math skills of measurement while you're baking. You also have to sequence. You have to put things in order of steps very precisely because you have things going on. You're kind of multitasking in some baking, where if you have a batch of cookies in the oven and you're timing it while you're maybe making another batch, you have to be ready to kind of stop what you're doing and have the order of things in place and all of that. So you're really applying some educational skills while you're baking, but it's also a fun family activity that'll lift your spirits and you'll enjoy, and it puts you into a good, positive mindset. So that's why the self-care aspect is there. The other tip for the day is the education tip. I have the news, and I thought this would be a fun educational activity for students who have an interest. It's not required, of course. It's just a tip or an idea. Try to do or broadcast your own news segment, or if you prefer writing instead of recording yourself on a camera, try writing a news article. It can be about anything you want, but you've I'm sure watched the news or seen news anchors report the news enough to maybe just pretend you're a news anchor reporting on a story. Sit at a desk, much like I'm doing, and record yourself on a phone or computer, or write a news article, and you're practicing, you're brainstorming, you're planning, and either your writing process or your organization of what you'll report out in video. So again, lots of educational skills building going on, but also in a fun and engaging way. And keep in mind that, I put these tips out there and they're not required, they're just fun. If you ever do follow through with any of these fun activities, share them on Facebook. I would love to see them. Tag me in your creations so that I can enjoy and celebrate with you all of the things you're accomplishing at home. All right, boys and girls, that brings us to the birthday of the day. We have one student celebrating a birthday. That's Caleb in kindergarten. Happy birthday, Caleb. Have a wonderful day. And finally, we're rounding out the day's announcements, I should say, with the joke of the day. Here it is. What did the Dalmatian say after lunch? What did the Dalmatian say after lunch? That hit the spot. So if you don't know what a Dalmatian is, it's a dog with lots of spots. You've probably seen 101 Dalmatians. So that hit the spot. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day. Even though it's rainy, you can have a sunny outlook on life. So enjoy your day. And remember, at Ramsey, we're always respectful, appropriate, and mature. Have a wonderful day.